Don't disrespect yourself trying to earn the approval of others. And I say this from experience because I've been a young man before. And sometimes we accept disrespect for different reasons. Sometimes you think certain people are better than you. You may think they make more money than you. There are certain values that we have, and there's a certain outlook that we have about ourselves where we think other people are better than us, right? And we tend to accept disrespect based on these values or on this view of the world. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to accept disrespect from people, because people are going to treat you how you allow them to treat you. How you allow people to treat you is exactly how you view yourself. That is how you treat yourself, and that is a you problem that you can solve. How other people treat you or decide to treat you when you have boundaries is none of your business, because when you have boundaries, you're not going to allow people that want to disrespect you in your space. The easiest way to be a person worth respecting is, number one, you need to do things that are worth respecting, and things that are worth respecting are always going to be hard. No one is going to respect you when you always choose easy things. Being a disciplined individual is going to earn you respect. And you can be disciplined in different things. It can be sport, it can be in business, it can be going to the gym, with your diet. You need to have elements of your life that you are disciplined in, because at the end of the day, what matters is the financial, the spiritual, the physical, right? So how are you growing your physical? How are you taking care of your spiritual? How are you taking care of the financial side? What dreams do you have? Are you pursuing them? Are you doing something towards those dreams? When you start to build these building blocks, people are going to see that, and people are going to respect you by extension. Number two, do not allow blatant disrespect. A lot of people allow blatant disrespect because of a certain benefit that is so vain. I'll give you an example, especially with relationships. You will see a girl allow disrespect from a man, abuse from a man because he makes more money. He pays for trips. They go to fancy restaurants. And you allow someone to blatantly disrespect you because of those things. Because of an hour at a nice restaurant. Because of 2 days at a vacation. You will allow blatant disrespect. Men will allow disrespect from women because of beauty, because of sexual access. She's beautiful, she has a nice body, and you're gonna allow her to talk to you anyhow, treat you anyhow, speak about you anyhow, in front of your friends, in front of your family, even when you guys are alone, because you can't walk away. If you can't walk away from a relationship, and a relationship does just mean dating, could be a family, could be friends, what weapons do you have as a person? You need to have boundaries, and you need to stand on your boundaries. The way you are going to have healthy boundaries is by reading books, life books. Start reading books like The Alchemy, books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, books like 48 Laws of Power. Certain books are going to help you to build certain principles about your life that are going to help you build healthy relationships with people, setting boundaries. I think in general, innately as a human being, we all know what disrespect looks like, because when someone disrespects us, there's something that just happens inside that you just feel it. You just feel like you're not human. You just feel like you're less than, right? Number 3, respect others and their boundaries. How do you expect others to respect you when you talk to other people anyhow? Because maybe you may have some leverage. You're a father of a family and you talk to your children, you talk to your wife at any tone, anyhow. You just want them to jump. When you say jump, you want them to say how high, anytime, every day. How are they going to respect you? How do people respect you when you don't respect others? You also need to respect other people for people to respect you. Work on your reputation. Build a good reputation around the people that you live with, around the people that see you every day, around your neighbors. Build a good reputation of being kind, of being a good person. And when you're a good person, you need to start weeding out toxic people. You need to start weeding out people that just want to take, or people that bring bad energy to you. There are people who have made the decision that being drunk every single day, being an alcoholic is more important to them than anything. You don't need that energy around you. There are people that have made the decision that doing drugs and smoking weed the whole day, every single day, reeking and smelling of weed is more important to them than what other people think about them and anything else. Why do you want that energy around you? There are women that have decided that prostituting their body and selling it to men for anything and, is more important to them. Why do you want that energy around you? There are men who sell their respect to beautiful women, who starve their own families, their own wives and children to finance an Instagram baddie. They have decided that is important to them. So if your values do not align with people, why are you letting these people into your circle? Why do you let their energy, why do you spend a lot of time with these people? Sometimes these people are family and we can't really avoid them 100%, but we can certainly minimize our interaction with them, especially if it's not your direct family like your sister or brother that you live with in the same house. You need to protect your energy, and that's how people are going to respect you. You are never going to earn respect if you want everyone to like you. Some people are not going to like you based on the boundaries you're starting to set for yourself. Some people don't want you to change. Some people want you to be the old you who was drinking, the old you who used to smoke, the old you who was a yes guy, yes girl who could not say no to anything, the old you who did all those things. That's the you that they want. So when you start to try to make changes in your life, you're going to face a lot of resistance, because when you change, you're affecting the reality of other people, because in their reality, you were the funny person, you were the yes person that they could just treat anyhow, you were the person they would smoke with, you were the person they could get drunk with. You don't want that life anymore, and you're setting boundaries, and you don't want to hang out with them anymore, and they are going to resent you for that. So sometimes people are going to have to miss out on you in life. This is your journey. You were born alone and you're going to die alone. And when you die, your tombstone is never going to write, oh, this guy, we used to smoke together every day, or we used to prostitute every day together, or oh my God, when I was doing drugs, we used to do drugs together. On your tombstone, they're just going to write your date of birth and your date of death and your name. That's it. You leave this world alone. So you need to set certain principles that you stand on, and you need to stand on those principles to the extent that those that want to walk away from you, and you actually have to be the one to walk away from certain people who don't want to change, who don't want to respect your boundaries, can walk away. And you can also walk away. Like I said, what weapons do you have if you cannot walk away from relationships? How are people going to ever respect you if you can't walk away? Right? So, what values do you want to leave your children? If you dream of having a family one day, what are your children? What version of a father do you want to be? What version of a mother do you want to be? Your history is going to play a role in the version that your children are going to hear about you. When your version of history is scarred in a lot of dirty things, sometimes it's going to be hard to convince your children to also not walk down that path. When your present is not changed as well, because children learn from seeing. Children don't only learn from discipline. Children also learn from seeing. Right? So what version of you do you want to be? What type of son, what type of brother do you want to be? What type of sister do you want to be? And this type of message is for people that actually want to change. And this is a type of message for people who have good values, but maybe may struggle in setting those boundaries. People are going to have to miss out on you sometimes. You need to find your tribe. You need to be around people that nurture your growth. You are a flower. You need people that are going to water that growth, that bring better values. When you, for example, if you want to lose weight and you are around people that go to the gym, that know more about dieting than you, what are you going to do? You're going to learn. If you spend your time around people who know how to make ice cream, at some point you're going to know how to make ice cream, because all they talk about is how to make ice cream. That is exactly the point. There are certain areas that we all know we are weak in. And some of these areas were weakened because of background, because of upbringing. Sometimes it's not really your fault, but then you want to be a better person. You want to be the change in your generation, right? So you have to surround yourself with people that are going to nurture that small plant that you've planted. It could be the plant of discipline in the gym. It could be the plant of discipline religiously, reading the Bible, reading your Quran. It could be the plant of discipline financially. You need friends that are going to support you in the small business, not friends that are going to discourage you to move in that business that you're trying to start for yourself. Right? So, let's have values. Let's walk away from disrespectful people. I'm out.